Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're returning, hello, and if you're new, hi and welcome. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe because you would not be disappointed.
Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us on tonight.
Alright, so here in front of me I've got me Bare Bones Budget Printable. Now this will be available in my Etsy store later on today because it's about almost 5 a.m. here in the UK, or it will be available on Monday. Just keep an eye out for it. My Etsy store link is in my description box if you're interested in picking this up. I do have a few different colors. I chose blue because I like the color blue. For me, what a bare bones budget is decreasing as much of my budget as I can and narrow it down to my bare essentials. So technically, if you go into Google and you search bare bones budget, it will come up and tell you a bare bones budget is a budget that takes your spending down to the minimum required to survive and fulfill your financial obligations. It'll get you through a rough patch, but it won't leave you with a lot of extras in the meantime. So what I'm doing, I have thought long and hard about this. It's something that's been in the back of my mind for a long time, but I decided to take the plunge and go forward with it and just sort of start this journey and see how much I could achieve on this bare bones budget. Now I will not be adding my groceries or anything to this just yet, and the reason why I'm not doing that is because I feel like my groceries has been very much limited for most part. Apart from the month of May, the grocery budget just sort of went out the window, and also for April as well, but that will sort of adjust itself accordingly. So what I decided to include on my bare bones budget are the expenses that I know are negotiable. So you won't see me have my rent on here because I can't get it any cheaper, and you won't see my electricity or my gas on here because I'm in a fixed contract, so they can't increase that amount at all for the period of time left. So I feel safe staying in that until I could see what's going on financially with the economy, because everything is sort of increasing apart from your wages, right? So I've left off quite a bit of items from this, but I've also put on the ones that I could negotiate down. To some people it might not look like a lot, but to me it's a start. So with all of that said, I'm going to start filling in the categories. We've got our header here, which is bare bones budget. Then we've got our expense, the current amount of the expense, and KRL is basically down here, which is keep, remove and lower. And what I'm going to do, I've got my little sticky dots here that I'm going to be placing in the boxes as I go through them. Then we've got our new amount, and then at the end we'll put our amount saved. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but I've just thought I'd talk you guys through it. And then down here you've got the total, so I'll total up what the current amount was, and then I'll total up how much I've saved there. So the first expense I'm going to go in with is my water. Now the amount on my water, I'm on a bill, is $49.47. So my bill would be either more or less than this according to how much water I use a month. Now, am I going to keep, remove or lower this? What I decided to do was lower it. So I contacted the water supply company and I just explained my situation to them, and they were pretty much compliant and was able to reduce my water based on my son's situation on medical grounds. So I'm going to put yellow for lower. So I'm going to put the yellow dot there, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the yellow dot at the bottom So it's going to sort of be my little key to know that yellow means it's been lowered, and whatever the other colors are just stands for remove or keep. So we got that lowered from $49.47. The new amount is fixed, so it wouldn't increase anytime soon. That is $35.59. So I'm going to get my calculator out, and I'm just going to go through each category as we go. You've got $49.47 minus $35.59. So that's $13.88 we are saving per month, which is quite good in my opinion. Then we have got our internet. My internet was currently $48.50. That's the last amount I paid on it, okay? Which was pretty high. If you're from my old channel, you know I had an issue with the internet company trying to get it reduced, and they just mucked things up a bit. So I was sort of stuck with them, and I'm still with them just for the simple fact that I can't get certain internet service where I live. If you're in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. I can't get like Vodafone or 3 and stuff like that in the particular area where I live. I've done my research, I've put my information in, and they don't provide it in my area. So I'm with this company, and it's a pretty decent company, but it just gets annoying when certain things, you know, sort of go wrong. All right. So it was $48.50. So what we've decided to do is lower that. So we're putting a yellow sticker here. And the new amount we'll be paying will be $39.50. Now you'll see for the month of May they'll take out $18.60, and that's because I paid $48.50 that ran from April to a certain part in May. So from June it will be $39.50. So I decided to put that amount here. Okay. So $48.50 from $39.50 is £9. Now to people, this is going to be so little. Oh my gosh, you're not saving anything. But the actual amount for the internet that I have, the services that I have, is actually £62. All right. On their website, it's actually £62, but with my discount I got it for $48.50, and because my contract ended and I called them up, I was able to get a £9 reduction. So every little helps. This would have been £60 to £62, this $39.50. So paying $39.50 opposed to £62 is a win for me. All right. So we are going to move along. The council tax. Now, I've not managed to complete the form. There is a council tax reduction form that I need to complete. So once I've done that, I'll be able to come back and adjust this accordingly. But for now, we're just going to put the current amount, which is £101, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not going to put a sticker because we don't know the current situation. Next on the list, we've got Apple Music. Now, my current amount was $9.99. So what I decided to do was remove it. So I'm going to put a red sticker for remove. So I decided to remove it, which is fine. It's a bit sad, but you know, I'm surviving with my CDs. So my new amount is basically $0, and I am currently saving $9.99. Okay, so the last one is Amazon Prime, and I do miss my Amazon Prime, not for ordering but for the shows, but we'll get those back someday. And I also decided to remove Amazon Prime, so we're going to just put a red sticker there. Oops. And the new amount is 0, and we saved $7.99. I'm going to fill in the boxes just so you guys can get a view of what's going on, but I'm going to put the total amount in pencil, so once I've done the council tax I could sort of erase that and adjust it accordingly. As you can see, also we don't have any stickers for keep because there's nothing that I've added that I was like, am I going to remove it, lower it, or keep it? There's nothing in that category yet. So we are going to add everything up. I hope you guys could see the calculator here. So we're going to add up this box first, which is 49.47 plus 48.50 plus 101. I'm thinking, should I add this in? Okay guys, because we don't have a figure for the council tax, it won't be fair to add it in. Let's add up what we've made changes on. So 49.47 plus 48.50 plus 9.99 plus 7.99. That's 115. So that's 115.95. I hope the pencil's showing up properly. I can't see if it is. We are going to add this box up and put 35.59 plus 39.50 equals 75.09. So this is 75.09. And then in this box, 13.88 plus 9 plus 9.99 plus 7.99. We're saving a whopping £40 and 86 pence. Now, like I said, this might not look like a lot to some people, but it's a lot for me, because this £40 and 86 pence, I could put it into savings, or I could put it towards my debt. And I'm feeling I'm going to put it towards my debt because I could sort of get things paid off a little bit quicker for the lower debt amounts. Hey guys, so I had to come in and sort of interject this clip into the video because last night, well, early this morning at 5 AM, when I was recording this, I didn't realize that I missed out quite a few expenses from the list. So as you can see, I already wrote the school fees because I noticed that I missed that out. So on the original budget, the school fees was £75. That is what I worked it out to be. But what I did, I lowered it because I did have a credit with the school. So we're just going to put a yellow sticker. I'm a bit out of wind here, guys, because I was running up and down. Okay, I'm going to put a yellow sticker to say we've lowered it, and we brought it down to £48. Not sure if I'm going to have enough space here. And let us put 75. Can you guys see the calculator? So 75 from 48. That was a difference of 27. And I just realized at the top here, I originally budgeted £80 for petrol because I'm traveling a bit further now for work, but I sort of lowered that down to £60. So you could already see that I fill that row in, which is right here. I didn't even notice it. And that's a difference of £20. Okay. And I think the last one was the mobile phone. I sort of estimated £10 for it because I usually round it up to the nearest. So I decided to just put the actual amount that I pay, which is $8.60. and I used the rest of that money, which was $140, and I put it somewhere else. So I think that's everything as far as I can see. Okay, so that's the difference there in regards to, you know, the current amounts and the new amounts and what I saved, because these were categories that I sort of had listed on my original budget. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys my original budget. I will be doing a budget review. So this is the original budget, so you could see my numbers there, or you could go through my videos and see the actual budget for yourself. And I've just sort of gone through and narrowed things down a bit because, as I said, I needed to save a bit more. I'm just going to erase the $115.95, the $75.09, and the $40.86. Am I making a mess here? I think so. Okay, right. And I'm going to go in with me pencil, but I need to add everything up. So I'm starting from the top, going to the bottom. So we've got 49.47 plus 48.50 plus 9.99 plus 7.99 plus 80 plus 75 plus 10. So that was 280, and I'm going back in with pen because, like I said, the counter tax is going to get amended eventually, so it would bring it up to like 381 if we add that in. So 280 £280 95 pence. All right, so let's add up the new amount category. We've got 35.59 plus 39.50 plus 60 plus 48 plus 8.60, and that gives us 191.69. So 191.69. I know it's very hard to see the pencil, but it's on the calculator there, so if you can see the calculator, that's fine. And then the last bit we're going to do is the bit where we see how much we've saved. Usually you just subtract that from that, but I like to just do it individually. So 13.88 plus 9 plus 9.99 plus 7.99 plus 20 plus 27 plus 1.40. That's 89.26. That might be a bonus budget, guys. I will try to finesse my way around getting things reduced and living on the bare minimum. All right, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It does help our channel out by pushing through our videos to other viewers, so it does work in favor of the YouTube algorithm. So give it a thumbs up, guys. It costs you nothing. And also subscribe, it's absolutely free. Leave a comment below, let me know if this is something you're going to look into doing, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired.